Hello, wonderful people of the internet. My name is Alexander here again, and I'm here to take you through projects in Ilex config. All right. Okay. This is the final phase in the device configuration process. This creates a project for the device configuration and helps select commands in groups and or singles to generate a device configuration file. So I'll start by opening the software. Click on login here. Okay, so this is the interface. All right. So the project can be accessed through project here. Okay, and then you go to manage. All right, and then you go to device configuration. Okay, you can access it through this shortcut over here, project configuration. All right, or you can right click here and then you go to project and then you click on device configuration over here, so you can't get lost, right? So I'll go to project, go to manage, and then device configuration. Okay, so this is the interface for the project. All right, the initial interface. Okay, so what do you do here? Before diving into the configuration, a project need to be created. All right, so what you do here is that you click this button, okay, to set the fields ready, and then you put the name of the project here. So I'll say I project, okay, and then under the device pane over here, I click on lookup, all right, to select my device. So the device will come alongside with the device type. All right, so I click on lookup here, and then I have these devices over here. Okay, so here you have the device name, you have the description, and then you have the type. Okay, so that is the ID for the device type. All right, so you can search over here. Let's say if I want something like Ilex. Okay, so I have two pop-up over here. So I'll select, let's say, Ilex main router, and then I'll click on select. Okay, over here. All right, so I have selected Ilex main router as the device, and it's a router, that's the device type. Okay, and then this is the project. All right, so what I will do next is I'll click on save the project. Okay, so just click on the save project, and your project is saved successfully. Okay, so this is the preference. There is the owner of the project, the creator of the project, the supervisor, and then the mode. So in case you want to change the owner, the creator, the supervisor, then you need to go to options, and then you go to preferences, and then you can go to configuration to change. So let's say I want to make this Ilex unit. Okay, all right, and then I'll put, let's say, let's brief, and then here I'll put Scottsball. All right, so I'll just save it here. All right, and you see it hasn't changed over here, so you can click change theme to current management. So you click on it, and then you update the project, and you see update project successful. So this is how you create a project. All right, ready to kickstart the device configuration. All right, so now that you have created the project, okay, you can click on this guide over here, this small button over here, and let's go there and see. So this is where you can keep certain notes, all right, about the project. So that is the I project. So you can say for this device or for this project, number one, I'm going to set the host name. Okay. Number two, I'm going to set a message of the day. Okay. And number three, so you can put some notes over here, okay, about your project and so on and so forth. So you click on save guide and you are back over here. So you can close this manage, and if you want to go back, just go to project, manage, device configuration, and you want to bring it up. All right, so you click on lookup over here, and then you set your I project that you just created over here, and you say I project. Okay, so it's here. You just select it and then click select. All right, so this is the project. Okay, and then someone might want to know what is going on so far as this I project is concerned. So the person comes here and lo and behold, this is the notes the person has, and the person can continue to do configurations. All right, okay, I'll click here. All right, so let's start with the device configuration. So before you do the before you configure any device, you have to create a project, which we have done, and then after that you click on econfig. Okay, so you click on econfig, and this is the configuration interface. All right, this is the configuration interface. So here we have commands over here. So this is the button you use to select commands. All right, so you click on it. All right, so the first one, it says we need to set the host name. Okay, so I will search host. All right, so host name, and then I click on select. Okay, so you see we have the command over here, but the name is not named, so we need to change it. So what do we do to change it? Let's say we double click on it, and then the name will come here, and I will say maybe the name of my device is say test router. Okay, all right, so after that I'll just say update command. So you see here the host name has been changed to test router. Okay, so what you do, you can just click add command. So this is the first command, okay, we have on the device configuration file. All right, okay, so the next we're going to select another command, but this time around we're going to select in groups. All right, the first one was a single. So as you can see here, we have device type single. So I was searching through device type single the first time. So this time around, I am going to click on, let's say, device group. Okay, or I can choose to say device type group. All right, I'll select this one. Okay, so wherever I select, if the group name is, let's say for instance, it's enable password enable, so when I click here, it belongs to enable password. Okay, so when I click on select, all the commands associated with enable password will be selected. Okay, so let's try it. So I select this one and click on select. Have you seen? So I have selected the command in groups. All right. So here, for instance, if I want to move, I click on this one. If I want to move this one to the first one, I'll select it first and then click on move up. All right. Okay, so still selected. I'll click on move command down and it will go down. So if you want to delete anything here, you select it and then you click on delete command. So when you are done, just click add commands. All right. So add commands. So right now we have our commands over here. So let's say this is the device configuration we are done. So what we need to do, it's already saved. When you click on add command, the system ilexconfig saves the commands straight onto the file. All right, so you don't need to click save again, unless maybe you delete. You click here and then maybe you delete, or you move up and down and then you can save. Okay. All right, so we have our configuration file. So what we need to do is to come here, save file. So say click on save file. We select desktop, and then you can select anywhere, even on pen drives, external hard disk, and all that. And then I'm selecting desktop, and I'll click on OK. So you see my project file is over here. Okay, so let's open the project file. I'll open it here, and here it is. This is the project file I have. Okay, so we have ilexconfig project ID2 name iProject. Okay, and the device, that's the name. So the name is Ilex main router, and then the type is a router. And here it says, please ensure you have authorized access to the device and put the device in configuration mode. It's very important. Configuration mode before continuing. So this is a disclaimer. You are solely responsible for any consequences from applying this configuration. So start, and then you have this over here. So this is the commands or the configuration that we have for the device. So you copy this one and you can use it to apply your device in Packet Tracer or on the real device. Okay, so this is what I have for you today. I hope it's not too ambiguous, and thank you for sticking around, and I will see you in my next video tutorial.